Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Miss Mahogany Brown, coming back to y'all with a whole nother video. Now, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, definitely subscribe, but most importantly, share these videos with someone that you love and that you care about, and that you know for a fact they love you and care about you just the same, if not more. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Now, today's video is going to be based on the new supply. You guys, I know it's hard dealing with either discarding a narcissist or being discarded by one. It doesn't matter. Either way, you win. You win because you're not dealing with that nonsense anymore. You're not dealing with the crazy making anymore. You're not dealing with the lies. You're not dealing with the thievery. You're not having to wonder. You can start working on getting your peace and keeping it and not letting it be interrupted again. Because once you've been with the narcissist, honey, how can you be stuck on someone like that? That's not love. Now, back to the new supply. Y'all, excuse me, y'all. I'm just was in the mood to chew some gums, so I threw some in. But yeah, you guys, don't be jealous of the new supply. And I'll tell you the main reason why. Because they are a downgrade. Narcissists love to downgrade because we all know that narcissists are very lazy people. Okay? They are. They don't like to put in the work that it takes for any type of relationship to work. Okay? They're 100. I can't get this piece of hair out of my face. They are 100% about self gratification. That's it. That's all. The only time that they would actually put in some work for self gratification is 9 times out of 10 if it's instant. Okay? Nothing serious about these people at all. Like I said, you can say a lot about them, but at the same time, there's still nothing to say. Okay? Now, the reason that the new supply is considered a downgrade is because either they are recycled trash that the narcissist decided to keep in their harem garage, or they've been waiting on the sideline, waiting for something to go wrong between you and the ex-NARC in your life, just so that they can jump in because they see only what's on the outside. Some of them are inverted, and they do like to help the narcissist tear your relationship with the narcissist down so that they can replace you. Okay? They're nothing but a tool. And the crazy part about the new supply is that they know that they're being used. They're being used. Why don't we just thank the new supply? Let's thank them because they took all of that heaviness that was weighing on our hearts and on our spirits. They took that away from us. We have a lot to be thankful to the new supply for. I like to think so. Now, they're usually downgrades because it doesn't take much effort at all to get them to be by the side of the narcissist. Let me tell you something. Narcissists never get over the ones that got away. They never do. I know I was one that got away. And I made sure that I got away. If you got away, whether they tossed you to the side or you chose to leave on your own, you got away. They never get over us, especially when we're empaths. And in my case, I'm a Hayoka, a super empath, if you will. Okay? Empaths are like the last ditch effort for a narcissist to get their lives together and to go down the right path. Okay? We were there to rescue them, while we were sitting there looking at them as if they were a superhero to us. Baby, they don't even have enough credit to themselves to even be called a sidekick. They're, they want what's easiest all the time. And the new supply, the new supply is already jealous of you. Why? Because the narcissist keeps our names in their mouths. That should be clue number one. If there's a strange person or even someone that you've known all of a sudden coming at you sideways, lurking on your social media pages, prank calling you, that's because the narcissist is constantly talking about you, and they want to know, what is it about this person that this narc just can't shut up about. I might talk about the way you wear your hair. Might talk about the way you really don't wear a lot of makeup. Or they talk about the way, if you're a man and you were with a histrionic, narcissistic Jezebel of a female, even though Jezebel, men have Jezebel spirits too. I'm just saying that because this is a non-biased video. This video is for everyone. Man, woman, whatever you identify as. Gay, straight, I don't care. All that stuff doesn't matter. When you deal with a narcissist, you deal with someone who conforms. Okay? Just like they had to conform to us. Now, with people like us, such as super empaths, Hayokas, empathic people at all, INFJs, whatever you want to call us. I know I'm intuitive. Highly. But make sure I'm okay. But yeah, they downgrade. They want something that's easy to get, and it's usually recycled supply. Now, with recycled supply, they love that because they have someone doing all the bidding for them. The narcissist has someone who's down to do their dirty work for them, who will back them up, who is so eager to jump in your place to be manipulated and abused by a narcissist. Oh, narcissists, they love that because they already know they have the old chew toy. Okay, they have a chew toy that they can chew on and spit out and toss around and treat like a rag doll and put them on the shelf. And then they know that they can always go back and get them later. Never, ever, ever feel intimidated by the new supply. The new supply is intimidated by you. 9 times out of 10, the new supply has been there for years and years and years, and they are the go-to in between relationships for a narcissist. And they know it. And the crazy part of it is, they accept this about themselves. Really? Is that what we're doing now? We are accepting being trash? Not I. And I really don't think any other empath is willing to accept being trash. Okay? Now, the purpose of the new supply is just so that the narcissist won't be alone. They have someone to play with. They have someone to use. They have someone to have sex with. They know that they can dump their garbage and trash on the new supply while they continue doing what it is that they do as a NARC. Also keep in mind 9 times out of 10, the new supply is also a NARC who is well aware of you. They are well aware of the narcissist because they participate in the narcissist's activities while the narcissist is in a relationship with an empath. Okay? They take full advantage of it too. They're narcissists also. And they also end up narking the narc. Because you know what? They're giving them the side eye. Oh, I know you're a liar. I know that you're a cheater. I know that you're a manipulator. I've seen you do this with who you were with. But now that you're with me, I'm wondering if you're going to do it to me. So there's no trust in that relationship. Hard for them to bond. They're going to keep recycling one another. They might even have a longer relationship than what you had with the narc, which is quite comical. You can laugh at that because they're going to love bomb each other to death. They're going to idealize one another to death just so that they can get back in that person's good graces. Not only that, they're going to start devaluing one another, cheating on one another, lying to one another, doing dirt, trying to cover things up. And then they're going to discard one another. But sometimes those relationships last for a couple of months, maybe even a year. Some of them can't hang as long as you have. Some of them don't have that inner spiritual strength that most empaths have. See, the purpose of an empath, when they come into contact with a narcissist, is to actually shed some light on some things for this narcissist and help bring them back to where they start walking down the greater path, the not bigger path, which is considered normal. Normal doesn't necessarily mean righteous. It's normal by societal means. Doesn't mean that it's spiritually or morally correct. Not at all, one bit. But our purpose is to shed some light, help get these narcissists spiritually upright by being a prime example in their face, But narcissists are so selfish. They see it. They do what they do to try to get you to work even harder for them. Not worth it. Meanwhile, you've got this thing number 2 over here with your ex. I like to call mine the X Factor. Because that's exactly what he is. And he's non-factorial in my life. I went through the steps of the heartache. I didn't go through the jealousy, but I was wondering, how in the heck did you let filet mignon go for a McChicken? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like McDonald's fries, but I really don't do McDonald's. But I'm just saying, you wanted to go for a dry McChicken sandwich when you had filet mignon. You had a 5-course meal over here. They downgrade. They want somebody who's dumb. And when I say dumb, I'm talking about they know what's going on. They help the narc do whatever they're doing to get rid of you, wanting to take your place because they think that the grass is greener also, when in fact they land in a sticker patch. Just like the narcissist does when they think the grass is greener on the other side. They love to destroy families. Some narcs would rather be with someone who's in a marriage or in a committed relationship with someone else and lure them away from whoever they're with. You mean to tell me I get to destroy not one person, but 2, If they get a sick and twisted sense of pleasure out of one person's pain, how much pleasure do you think that they'll get out of 2, 3, maybe 4? Narcissists have supply all over. They find a way to get supply. Okay? While you have this fake Christian Bible thumping person in your life who's always trying to keep you straight, they do that to deflect the fact that they're out here buying prostitutes, paying for other women's men if they're women who are straight. You know, they're spending their man's money on another woman's man kind of stuff. Not even giving any regards to the fact that they're possibly in a relationship where this person is committed to them. And they want to keep tabs. Narcs want to keep tabs on what their main supply is doing because they want to hide the new supply and do their dirt and carry out their plan to divide and conquer and destroy. Okay? That new supply, besides me calling a new supply a downgrade, they're trash. I mean, God doesn't make trash, but their personality is what make them like trashy beings. Because they know full well that the narc that they're pursuing is in a relationship. And they're willing to do whatever it takes. Some of these downgrade females, they're not educated. Graduating high school, okay, you're educated. But when I say they're not educated, I'm saying they don't pay attention to the things that requires common sense. We all know common sense isn't common anymore, y'all. We know that. But the crazy part of it is they have full knowledge of what's going on. The new supply, which may not be new. I'm going to tell you that right now. Could be someone you know. Could be somebody in your family. Somebody you've gone to school with. Somebody who's just in your inner circle. Co-workers, whatever. I mean, I've seen it all. And I've been through quite a bit. Okay? And I mean in my lifetime. Been through a lot. I can spot a narc. They're not hard to spot. If you see a room full of lights and then you see a dark spot, that dark spot is the narc. Trust me, they have no light about them, within or out. But don't be jealous of the new supply. The new supply, whether it be a female or a male, feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. They're going to go through what you went through and worse. A lot of these relationships with the new supply and the narc don't last long. Never pray on someone's downfall. Never pray for anyone to fail. Okay? That's just immoral, I believe. You know, to pray for someone's downfall. I don't care how bad anyone's, been treated. Okay? That's just my take. I'm not going to miss out on what God has for me just waiting for something to happen to someone who's not even worth me spending any more time on. Narcs are worldwide, y'all, and so is new supply. Some new supplies, they're oblivious to what's going on. Some of them, but that's very slim. It's very slim that the new supply doesn't know anything about you or us. They know. Don't be jealous of them. Please don't. Why? because you got a lot going for you. Narcissists don't like what's not top notch. They want what's top notch. They like to go out on conquests. They like to feel like conquerors. And baby, if you have nothing about you, the narc doesn't want anything to do with you because you're not giving them anything to do. Okay? But the new supply is already jealous of you because the narcissist won't shut up about you. First of all, they paint us black to the new supply. I really don't like calling them new supply because most of them aren't. Most of them have been around for years, and they're between each relationship. I think that's a dumb person. That's just my opinion. But the new supply is already jealous of you because who you let go of, who walked out of your life, and whose life you walked out of cannot seem to keep your name out of their mouths. So the new supply is more or less like wondering, if this person was so bad, why are they so worried about what that person's doing? Why are they so worried about what their ex is doing? Why can't they stop talking about their ex if their ex is so bad? What is it about this man or woman that they just can't seem to get over? What is it about them that they keep talking about? Next thing you know, they go digging around your social media page, prank calling you, go digging through old pics and stuff in the narcissist phone or photo albums, whatever have you. Some of them are like, dang, you left her or him for me? Oh, and then they start feeling on top of the world. Well, shoot, they left that person for me, and I know I don't have it going on upstairs like they do, or I don't have it going on, like that, like they do, or whatever. I must have it really going on then. I must be what the narc really likes. Okay, check this out. Once the narc sees that the new supply is sitting on top of the world with them, which they don't like anyone sitting on top of the world, they want them below them, looking up at them, worshiping them, right? Well, once the narc catches wind that the new supply, not new supply, is sitting on top of the world with them, oh, their world's going to come crashing down really fast. That's when the devaluation starts. Because happiness is not in a narcissist's spiritual vocabulary. They don't know what happiness is. They're never happy, no matter what. No matter what. They're going to find a way to get a thrill. They're going to knock that new supply, old supply off of their pedestal. The crazy part is they're the ones who put them up there. Then they're going to knock them off. And it's always at a weird time, awkward moment when they do it, and it's always unexpected. Sometimes we can see it coming in our relationships with narcs. We can see it coming. We just don't know when. And when it does, it's always unexpected, even while we're expecting it. Honey, that's confusion. That is chaotic. You can't have peace with that. You can't have peace with that. So, the new supply is just getting everything that you've gotten, but a whole lot worse. The narc knows that this person is no good. The narc knows that this person knew about you and us all along. And they're going to remember. Oh, remember when you helped me do this and that? Oh, and they're good for throwing stuff back up in their faces. Like, oh, remember when you helped me do this and that? That's how I know you're not any good. Oh, I think I found better. And during the devaluing stage, they start comparing that new supply, old supply with who they lost. That trophy, the one that got away, they never get over us. Yes, they still sleep around. They still sleep around. They still date around. They still do whatever it is that they want to do and with whom they want to do it when they get ready to do it. But they never get over us. They don't. They start comparing us with the new supply, old supply. Oh yeah, so and so used to cook like this. So and so used to make my drink with a little extra twist to it, put her own kind of thing. You know, this is even when it comes to the bedroom, y'all. They try to get the new supply, old supply to do the old tricks and acrobatics and stuff. The bedroom aerobics the way that we used to. They will compare that. If they've been sleeping with the new supply, old supply long enough to where they got a good feel of their body, not just the inside, but how they move, they study. They study everybody. They will eventually start trying to get the new old supply to do all the stuff that we used to do. The way we used to do it. Whether it's the way we would talk to them, the way that we would create music in the bedroom, the way we would cook, the way we would clean, the way we fold clothes, everything. And like an idiot, the new supply, old supply, starts trying to be you. And it starts getting frustrating for them because they can't be you. They get just as frustrated about not being able to be you as the narcissist. Because the narcissist gets teed off when they can't be us. Like when they're mirroring us, they try so hard to be us and they can't. They can't do it. Because we are us. They are them. You gotta be yourself. And then it becomes a competition thing. New supply or supply already hates us. They're already jealous. And it just gets worse with time. And all the things that the new old supply has said about us, the next one in line is going to be saying about them. And also doing what they were doing when it came to us. Some new supply, old supply are so jealous and so eager to get rid of us, the good ones, the chosen ones. Some of them actually will stalk them, not just on social media, not just over the phone, not just through flying monkeys and friends and their relatives. They will actually start paying attention more to the conversations that the narcissist is having with them about us. And they take that information, store it in their mental Rolodex, and they seek people like us out. Because they put in all that work with the narcissist thinking that they've gotten rid of us already. And they've done everything that they could possibly do to rid the narcissist of us, to help the narcissist be rid of us. Even, pushing us to the point where we rid ourselves of the narcissist. The new supply will actually seek out former partners and spouses and things like that and take their life just to stop the narcissist from discussing us. This is why I say it's so important to love yourself, Narcissists don't teach empaths, new and old supply, how to love themselves. They can't, because they don't know how to love themselves. To teach or lead anybody in something that critical. So you guys, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to be jealous of. Because being with the narcissist is the new and old supply's karma for knowing about you and aiding and assisting the narcissist in whatever it is that took place to make us want to bounce out. Real talk. I've even seen the new old supply try to wear her hair like mine. Trying to color her hair like mine, trying to style her hair like mine. Can't dress like me though. Doesn't look anything like me. And with just plain old lashes and plain old lip gloss on, and this is what you get. Imagine if I step out on them, okay? But it's not about that. This is me. Oily, shiny, hey. But I love this oily, shiny being. My personality is shiny. My spirit is shiny. I've got God all over me. I'm shiny. And I have very many gifts and talents. But this is my purpose. It's a difference. This is my purpose. To help someone, to shed light on some things. There are some empaths that are at the end of their rope with a narcissist, and they don't know where to start on getting out, or even how to get out. So that's what this is for, just to shed some light on some things, and to also boost and build self-confidence in you again, because that's something that narcissists pride in. They take pride in seeing people go in a downward spiral, all because of them. They know full well what they're doing. The new supply is not getting a prize at all.